29th of December, and yesterday went to town. If you know, did part 1 and part 2 of the grab rail stroke backrest stroke top box carrier bracket, whatever. So on the way back yesterday, did some filming of that. When I got back here, I did a whole lot of filming of the new bracket being mounted. Went onto the app that I use, put it all together, and lost the lot. I think partly my fault. It's all to do with saving space on the phone, which it asks you to when you save the videos that you put together. It asks you first to delete unnecessary folders that you've got on there, or videos, whatever, to create space to create a new video, especially if it's a longer one, which the one yesterday would have been a longer one. Anyway, that backfired. Deleted the videos, and then at the same time that deleted the videos that I'd already got on the app. So it hasn't done that in the past, but it did this time. It sort of deleted the videos also on the app and sort of took them away from the app, if you like, and deleted them at the same time. But, well, a bit of a pain because that took me hours. All told, probably a couple of hours of filming, which I edited and shortened it and whatever, and then, you know, the whole putting thing on there and going to town and getting it and everything, that's all gone. Anyway, let's carry on and do my best now to try and explain what happened. As you can now see, the top box is on the bike. Not what I wanted. If you remember, I said I wanted a backrest, but the top box itself is going to have to be used as the backrest now for Sally. Another problem being, I don't know if you can see that, but the top box is on a slant, a forward slant, which some of them are. But if it had been straight, so level, it would have given, so if you imagine the levers back that way a bit, it would have given Sally a bit more room at the back. So before she only had room to there, and that wasn't enough. Now she's got there, but it looks like it's about, you know, 6 inches, let's say 4 inches, but it's not, it's only a couple of inches because it's on a slant. Nothing I can do about that now. It was very lucky, which I was filming yesterday, that I hadn't told them about the indicators, positions of the indicators when they made this for me. Just about squeezed on. Can you see that? That was a bit lucky. And the rear light is still visible, so that's all good. As far as the bracket itself goes, this is the original, and they basically welded these parts onto it. When I picked it up, they just painted it. We didn't know, but it was all nice and shiny. I thought, yeah, that looks really good. The paint, which came off here straight away, as I picked up there and told me, covered in silver paint on my hands, which obviously I'll wash off now. The other problem we've got is the welding's not the best, and you can see rust forming there already. The paint job is simply diabolical. The welding's just not pretty. I think it's strong enough. I don't think that's, let me just go on the other side of the bike. I don't think that's the problem. It just doesn't look nice, and my whole idea with this bike, because it's a nice bike and everything, I wanted to keep it looking nice. And now I've got this tatty bit of welding stuck to the back of it, so I'm not happy about that. If it had been looking like chrome like that, it would have been fine, and that's what I was hoping for. I think because they were welding that onto there, and it's broke some of the paint off the chrome there, and it started to rust already, and also there. It's just not a nice job, and that just looks like tin foil. But it's not. That's what it sort of looks like from where I am. Like I say, it'll do for now. It's done the job. It cost 1,500 pesos to have done, which isn't the world. It's a bit expensive considering it's not done properly, and also not what we asked for. But we sort of put up with that straight away because we can see that Sally can use the top box as the backrest, and that'll be safe enough. What we'll have to do eventually is the seat, like I said before, is going to have to be extended to there. Oh, I don't know. You can't push the top box back any further because it's bolted to that now underneath. I don't know if you can see that. So it's not adjustable anymore. The only way you could adjust to go back another couple of inches would be to take it back to another welding shop and have it extended a little bit more. I just don't want to do that anymore. It looks bad enough as it is. I'm hoping when I go back to the UK I can find something better for it. Sort of a universal bracket or whatever that does the job more better looking basically. But what I'll do is I'll paint all this I think black, because the bike is basically matte black all over, isn't it? It's got bits of chrome on it. The front there, the wing mirrors, and what was the grab rail, that's the original grab rail. Obviously that was chrome, or that is chrome. So there's lots of shiny bits on the bike as you can see. But I think it won't look too bad if I paint the whole thing black. So that'll be done in the next few days probably. Like I say, the bike's still not registered, but that's the plan. Now there is room for Sally to sit on the back. We did a bit of a ride round yesterday. She was visiting family yesterday, so was I. Then I left to come and get this put on. Like I said, I filmed it all, filmed the whole process, all for nothing. I lost the whole video, so quite frustrating. But there you go, that's what it looks like. So like I say, it's not pretty, but it'll have to do for now. In the meantime, we'll be shoving cushions down in there when we do any travelling, and I don't think it'll be this season because I don't know what's going to cost, but I'm going to have either a new seat on there, which I can't see happening because the grab rail is still in the old place, and that should have disappeared really, so we could have had a longer seat on there. So what we're going to have to do is get an upholster just to extend this seat. Hopefully that's possible, but in the meantime there can be a load of cushions and stuff for Sally shoved down in there whenever we go anywhere. The panniers will go on the back I think quite nicely. I might have a go at that later, and yeah, that's about it really. So if I don't speak to you before, Happy New Year everybody. Hope you all had a lovely time for Christmas, and speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Just a quick add on, I've actually now put the panniers on, so as you can know there was a gap there. I've shoved a cushion down in there, bubble wrap to make it a bit more comfortable, and panniers on there. The only thing is, I'll just show you now briefly, is let's put the ignition on. Yeah. Put the hazard lights on. Okay. So hazard lights on. So quite clear, yeah. Problem is now panniers are on. You can still see them. They're not brilliant. I think I just about get away with that. I'm not really that strict on that sort of thing here anyway, I don't think. So sort of that needs to be lifted up a bit more. Not quite sure, but yeah, I'm quite happy with the way the panniers are sitting. Because I've had the top box on now and basically it's all been a bit extended, they can go further back, which gives Sally more leg room, which before panniers would come into sort of there, which wasn't ideal. So now, if you can imagine, that's sitting on there quite nicely. Nice big cushion on there for Sally to sit on. She's going to be nice and comfortable for the longer journeys. And yeah, I've told you before, it's because it's a scrambler type and they've only got short mud guards on it, but this is just a short trip out yesterday. I don't know if you can see the dirt on there. Look at that. 1 20-minute ride around and it just splatters everywhere. Because we're getting a lot of rain this time of year. You know, I think when we're on the road, just turn that off a second. When we're on the road later, so starting next year, so January, no, February or March, when it will be, the rainy season is more or less over. So there won't be so much mess on the roads. And but this is now, because Sally was sat on the back and she was getting splattered. But now you've got this top box in the way, so as you can see, that's going to take the dirt, and she's going to be okay. But it's looking quite good. I'm quite pleased with the look. Like I say, the mud guard there will have to be extended down to the reflector there. That'll stop the mud coming up so much, although I'm not so much worried about that now because the top box is there to stop it. I'm not quite sure what to do about the front. I mean, you can buy sort of sump guards and engine protectors plates to go on there. Don't think I really want to do that, but I could. That would stop a lot of the muck coming up to the engine. Or again, some kind of extension to the mud guard. Don't really want to do that. It will ruin the look of the bike. Maybe they're I can buy another one because they are just Allen keys. You see that? Yeah, nuts underneath. So just 4 bolts if you like, front and 4 back. That'll be off in a few minutes, and maybe I can buy another one just longer. I'm sure that's got to be possible, just to stop all that coming up. Not the end of the world, just have to wash it more often, but you know, even the oil cooler gets a splattering as well, and I don't suppose that's ideal on the, you know, the headlight. Anyway, that's it for now. Like I say, Happy New Year, bye for now.